a clap there, boy. Do you date a lot? You date a lot.
I like it. Well, no, I don't like it at all. But I like the idea of it.
Tell me about your first date horror story.
Okay. So, you've heard of The League, right? The app.
Duh,
Okay.
it's only the most bougie dating app.
No, I mean, they let in anyone, let's be real.
No, they don't. I know people that are still on the waiting list for it.
Oh, I'm sorry for them. Yeah, I found this one guy on the app, and he was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went to coffee, and he bought me my drink, which is super sweet. It's like fine. I don't know if it's like instant chemistry, but
It never is.
no, it's perfectly pleasant. He tells me that he went to grad school in Germany, and I'm like, oh, like that's super cool. Do you speak German? And he was like, oh yeah, I speak German. And I'm like, oh, like it's pretty attractive. I don't know if you speak a European language, like that's
Not,
yeah.
whatever.
And he looks at me and he
As long as
says,
he's not a Nazi. Oh no, is he a Nazi?
so.
Did I just kill the punchline? I'm so sorry.
It's okay. He looked at me, he's like, are you Jewish? And
Oh no!
so at this point I knew that this was gonna go in not a great direction, but I was like, yes, I am. To which he replied, you're gonna be one of those guys who asked me to roleplay as a Nazi? And I was a little appalled by that. It was not at all what I was expecting. So I look at him, I'm just like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, like, I mean, if you need to work out your trauma on me or whatever.
Holy fucking shit!
It just went from 0 to 100.
Like real quick.
I think I was just like, wow, that's really offensive. And
You said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had so many questions. I'm like, is this something that a lot of guys are interested in? And like, if they are, fine, that's not me, but maybe don't assume that.
Just because you're Jewish?
Yes. Like, I guess this is a trope that I was unfamiliar with.
I don't think it is. I think that was a very specific case.
This took it to a level that I was not chill with.
No.
So,
Hashtag not chill.
And then we never spoke again.
Imagine that. His lost.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you do?
I want to hear about your horror story.
Oh God, mine's just a disaster. It's not super offensive. It's just bad. This is when I was like only dating men for a period of time. Mistake number one. He picks me up from my apartment on a motorcycle and doesn't tell me. And I was like wearing a dress, and I was like, okay, well maybe he just went over his head that he forgot to mention that he was picking me up on a motorcycle, but then didn't have a second helmet.
No, shut it down.
And didn't offer his to me. And I was like, looked so awkward, like this girl in a dress with like my hair all done, just on the back of the motorcycle. So we take a drive down to, do you remember Kabuki? So we go there. He's talking a lot about himself, and you know, I'm kind of just waiting patiently for him to finish, and he doesn't. He just like keeps going and going, and I actually had to be like, I gotta pee, be right back to get him to stop talking for a minute.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah, and I like go in the bathroom and text my friends, and I'm like, he's cute and he rides a motorcycle, oh my God. And like, but he won't shut the up. So I go back to the seat, and we're talking, and I'm like, okay. He's like, do you want dessert? I was like, no, let's kind of wrap this up because he's clearly not interested in me at all. And then he asks, do I want any cocaine?
That's so generous of him.
Just instead of dessert, how about a little blow? And
basically like powdered sugar.
it all like, yeah, basically, right? And it all, the dots started connecting. I was like, oh, that's why I literally haven't spoken once this entire date. And so he like had it in his wallet, and I immediately was like, oh, my friend just texted me, I'm gonna go meet them down the street. And he was like, let me take you. And I was like, no, don't follow me, don't come near me.
Please,
and the
please,
worst
forever.
part about it is that after all of that, I still paid for my half.
No.
Because I was at a point where I was like, I just want to get away from this man with mounds of cocaine on him and leave the restaurant, and I'll do anything, pay anything to like, this was a situation where I just was kind of like, hey, this was fine, but I think we're more good as friends. 6 months later, he gets arrested and is in jail still to this day. Like,
you know what? You dodged a bullet.
yes, and like, who knows what slippery slope that could have led to if I would have let, you know, his good looks and motorcycle blind my judgment.
Yeah.
But he was hot. And that was like one of my first dating experiences in LA. And so I was like, well, I feel like I got the worst out of the way.
It's almost like a very LA story though.
Yeah, but you know what? Truth be told, I never had an experience as dangerous as that, but they've all been pretty shit.
So do you have a first date horror story?
Please, if you do, leave it in the comments below because we don't want to feel so bad about our lives.
Please make us feel better about ourselves.
And subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed.
Please, yes,
Do people say that? Have we ever done that in videos? Subscribe!
Subscribe! We're YouTubers!
We're YouTubers now! We're vloggers!